All right, folks, thanks for joining us again for game number 2 here tonight at the training facility of the Tampa Bay Lightning. This is Ted Boggs. I'll be your commentator tonight for high school hockey night in Tampa. This game will feature Newsoms-Kelly's Heroes versus the Bloomingdale Ice Bulls. Should be a really great matchup between two teams. And about 1:30 left in the warm-ups on this one. Last game we saw Sharks Gray fall to the to Plant Gold, and they fell 6-1. But I will say overall, Sharks played a pretty good game. They're getting better. Sharks Gray's getting better as a team, and what I mean by that is learn to play as a team out there. So it's one of those things when you get a group of players that have never played together or very little that have played together, and they try to gel, and it takes a little while to gel. So this is the spring season. We will have that will lead into the fall as tryouts will occur, and they'll figure out what's going on. But we'll see what happens. So the teams have finished warming up. 15 seconds to go in warm-ups. Again, want to wish all the best to I don't know his first name, but a player for the Ice Bulls named Fennon, who's had an injury last week, which has knocked him out for the season. So if you're watching, bud, I hope you're healed quickly and get back to the ice as soon as you can. Yeah. They're going. All right, so just about ready to get underway here. Again, thanks for joining us here on the Hockey Sports Network. I'm glad to have you aboard. And a good bit of folks up here on the second level, as well as several folks across the way in the stands, and of course just below us, which I can't get a good picture of. But overall, good turnout tonight here at the Iceplex in Brandon. And it's warm outside, but it's cool in here, and lots of hot hockey action about to take place. So the Wolves are Kelly's Heroes. Gets everything together, as the Bulls do as well. They'll come back, have their chat with the coaches, and get things underway here very shortly. Again, this will be the last game we're covering tonight, and I believe we'll be back on schedule for 3 games next weekend. Again, thanks for joining us. Glad to have you, and always glad to have fans, and those of you who can't be here, to be able to watch this game and your favorite players on the ice. So it was just fantastic to have you aboard. Fantastic. All right. So on the ice is going to be Gonzalez, Caputo, Lucero, Harrell, and I think we got some fans there, so we'll try to get the corner as best we can. There's the face-off. Jones has it, controlled by the Ice Bulls, poked away. Also got Warren on the ice, Moriarty, Swearingen. Puck goes wide right, Swearingen tries to dump it back. Number 64, that's Gonzalez, passes up to Caputo. Moriarty's right there along with Warren. Warren knocks it down. Puck's on the other side of the far boards. Are you finning? Are you finning? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Well, I mentioned to you earlier because I knew you were out, but I'm glad you're here, but sorry you can't be out there, man. It's actually that the player or the person you saw in the video a second ago was Finnan, who's a player for the Ice Bulls, who I was talking about earlier. Puck goes down. Doobie is back on it with Smith. Doobie bringing up the ice. He passes ahead, cut off almost by Moriarty, picked up by Kelly's Heroes, blocked by Compton, pushed back out to Culbreth, cut off again by Smith. That's Sawyer Smith, number 63. 45 is Wyatt. Harrell. And that's going to be icing, I believe. It is. On the Bulls. And it's going to come right back down here for a faceoff. So joining the ice is going to be Otterbach, Parkhurst, Doobie, Sawyer Smith, and Otterbacher. Sorry about that. And Iannicelli. Pass down the corner to Otterbacher. Warren's right there. Pokes it away. Taken by Culbreth. Pass up to Sargent. Sargent bringing up the ice. Green's on there with him. He asks for the puck. Tries to get it over. Blocked away by Parkhurst. Compton's there, and so is Iannicelli. Green goes down. He tries to get it into the zone. That comes out to Doobie. Passes over to Otterbacher. Sargent picks it up. Brings the zone. Doobie trying to poke it away. Pass ahead. Pass across. And it's a goal for Newsom. Didn't see who actually knocked it in, but it was a good pass by Otterbacher. And Newsom leads it 1-0. All right, so Burkhart, Gonzalez, Caputo. Jones has it, shoots, blocked up into the netting. We'll have a face-off, not sure where, but Swearingen, Moriarty, Warren, Jones, and Miller on the ice for the Bulls. It's Caputo, Burkhart, Gonzalez, and I'll tell you the other two in a moment. Eichler, I believe. And Wyatt Smith. It's on the far boards. Behind the net. Swearingen tries to take it away. Gonzalez has it as he brings it up the ice. Burkhart picks it up, dumps it down in behind the net. Miller has it, tries to get out to Jones. Picked up by Swearingen. Swearingen dumps it into the zone. Miller and Smith. That's going to be icing right over there. So we'll just leave it right there for you. With 9:03 to go here in the first period, the Ice Bulls lead it. I'm sorry, not the Ice Bulls. My apologies. Kelly's Heroes leads it 1-0. So it's going to be Doobie, Harrell, Schaefer, Parkhurst, and I'll get to the other player for Kelly's Heroes in a minute. You got Green, Sargent, Moriarty, Compton, and I think that's Culbreth. Stolen away by Parkhurst. Brought up the ice. Pass over to Schaefer. Poked away by Compton. As the puck comes in the middle. Sorry about that, folks. I had to just make it a little easier to see. He's got a lot of fans up here for this one. Puck brought up the ice. Culbreth has it. Dumps it over. Doobie cuts it off in front of the net. Doobie brings it around. Passes ahead to Parkhurst. Parkhurst brings in the zone. Shoots. Blocked away by Compton. is down the corner. Battle for it. Can't quite see who has the puck, so that's why I can't tell you this. So Sargent actually comes up with it. Brings it into the neutral zone. Right in front of us here. Passes over, cut off by Harrell. Passes up to Parkhurst. Parkhurst has it. Back to Harrell. Jones is right there with him, and so is Compton. Shot blocked by Otto, caught and covered up. And we'll have the face-off right over there with 7:29 to go here in the first period. All right. Face-off occurs. Kelly's Heroes has it. That was Iannicelli's shot on goal. Pass up the middle, hits Miller's stick. Cut off by Caputo. Pass by Otterbacher. Otterbacher brings it up the ice. Otterbacher to the middle, shoots, wide left. Iannicelli's right there to try to get the rebound. Does, but covered up by Otto. And we have the face-off right over there with 7:04 to go. Iannicelli has it, passes over to Otterbacher. Otterbacher back to Iannicelli. Back to Otterbacher. Back to Iannicelli. Iannicelli brings it to the middle, dekes around. Has it poked away by Warren. Brought up the ice by Jones. Otterbacher has it again, tries to pass it to Iannicelli, misses it. Warren's right there along with Caputo. Warren behind the net. Weaver's right there as well. And back to the crease, poked away. Miller has it, tries to get it out of the zone. Shot, wide right. Otterbacher to the crease. Nobody home. He's just out of the reach of Caputo. Iannicelli behind the net with it, along with Weaver. Iannicelli passes it back to Otterbacher. Jones is right there with him. Can't see it. Gonzalez now picks it up. Back to Sawyer Smith. Comes around the boards. Picked up by Caputo. Pass to Gonzalez. Back down in the zone. Cut off by Warren away from Sawyer Smith. Weaver with Gonzalez. Pass ahead to Swearingen. Lucero tries to pass ahead, couldn't. Iannicelli now has it. Swearingen's back along with Green and Sargent. Back down the corner, pass ahead. Poked away. Otterbacher has it. Bringing it up the ice. Otterbacher shoots. Blocked by Otto. Moriarty's right there to get the rebound. Takes it behind the net. Gets into the neutral zone off Otterbacher's stick. Burkhart now has it in front of us here. Pass over to, I think, Caputo. So let's see. And that's going to be icing. Moriarty ices the puck with 4:19 to go here in the first period. Kelly's Heroes up by 1. So Jones, Warren, Moriarty, Compton, and I'll get the other player for the Bulls here in a second. As Moriarty brings it up the ice. Rummel, nice shot by Moriarty, caught by the Newsom goalie. And we have a face-off right over here with 4:10 to go. It's going to be Parkhurst, Burkhart, Doobie. And I'll get the other two players from Newsom in a moment. It's going to be Compton, Moriarty, Warren, Rummel, and Jones for the Ice Bulls. So Sawyer Smith and Eichler on the ice for Newsom as the puck comes up into the neutral zone. Back down again, back in the neutral zone. Compton, Burkhart, and Eichler. Eichler comes out with it, passes back to Parkhurst. Parkhurst to the crease, shoots just over the net. Pass back to the crease, bounces off of Otto's pads. Somebody lost their stick. Doobie's back on it. As Doobie has it. Passes back over to Smith. Smith behind the net. Back around to Doobie. Just out of Doobie's reach. Picked up by Parkhurst. Bringing the zone. Shoots. Wide left. Parkhurst keeps it in. Moriarty bringing up the ice, gets it ahead to Jones. Jones shoots, wide left. Comes all the way back up. Weaver's there, tries to backhand it back down into the zone. It's a battle between Eichler, Weaver, Doobie. Doobie comes out with it. Jones is right there, tries to poke it away. Lucero back to Doobie. Doobie back to... I think that was Wyatt Smith. I'm sorry, it's Harrell. As the puck comes up the ice. Back down again. Iannicelli has it. Passes over to Schaefer. Goes down the corner. Swearingen comes on the ice in place of Jones. Puck back down in this side again. Gonzalez picks it up. Lucero and Moriarty right there with him. Nice stick lift by Moriarty. Gonzalez loses control for a minute, then finally shoots right into the mitts of Otto. Covers up. And face-off will occur right over there with 2:02 to go here in the first period. So it's Miller, Swearingen, Weaver, Warren, and Compton comes on. Let's see who Compton replaces. Compton will replace Sargent. So it's Harrell, Schaefer, Lucero, Caputo, and Gonzalez for Newsom. Shot blocked. Down the corner. Gets it back out to Lucero. Lucero tries to get it back. Cut off by Weaver. Back around behind the net. Warren picks it up. Trying to get it out of the Ice Bull zone. Does. So Warren's right there with Miller. Warren brings it around behind the net. Warren goes down. Compton back around to Miller. Miller back out front to Swearingen. Cut off by Caputo. Caputo now bringing up the ice. It's a 3-on-2. Shoots, caught again by Otto. And face-off will occur right over there with 1:08 to go here in the first period. So you got the Smith brothers on the ice along with Parkhurst, Iannicelli, and Otterbacher for Newsom. Then you got Green. Looks like Swearingen. Moriarty, Rummel, and Culbreth. Blocked by Culbreth, picked up by Moriarty. And gets away. Bumped into Iannicelli. Picked up by Sawyer Smith. Blocked away. Moriarty has it. Shoots, blocked by the Newsom goalie, picked up a Iannicelli. Whoa, sorry about that. On the camera coverage there. There you go. Shot, blocked away again. Nice job. Sargent right there with Iannicelli. Looks like we may have a penalty, and we do. With 22 seconds to go, penalty will be on. Let's see. I think it's Sargent going to the penalty box. Face-off occurs. Parkhurst battling it out. Iannicelli comes up with it. Otterbacher pass over to Iannicelli. Couldn't quite get to one-timer. Puck comes around. Comes out of the zone. Sawyer-Smith's back on it. 6 seconds to go in the period. Pass ahead. Otterbacher picks it up, but poked away by Otto at the last second there. But the buzzer had already sounded. That's the end of the first period. So first period ends with Newsom Skelly's Heroes up 1-0 as we end period number 1. So we head into period number 2 again. Thanks for joining us here on the Hockey Sports Network's broadcast of High School Hockey Night in Tampa at the TGH Iceplex in Bradenton, Florida, the official training facility of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Again, I'm Ted Boggs. Thanks for joining us here on the Hockey Sports Network. After the game, you'll be able to go back and watch the game as much as you'd like, as live streams stay up there throughout. So please subscribe and tell others about it, what we're doing. And also, if anybody out there would like to help support and maybe be a broadcaster for the Hockey Sports Network so we could expand our coverage, because it'd be great to cover all 5 games each night or each Friday night. But with it just being me, I'm able to cover only only 3 or 2, depending on whether I'm on the north or south side of the ice. We're on the north side tonight, so it's only 2 games over here, and on the south side there are 3. And that's usually where to pick up the 3 games. All right, so about ready to get things underway here in the second period. So we got, Otterbacher, Parkhurst. Sawyer-Smith, and I'll get the other 2 players, Iannicelli and Lucero, on the ice for Newsom. Coming out to the ice for Ice Bulls, that will be going right to left, is going to be Rummel, along with, I believe that's Weaver, Jones, and Swearingen on the penalty kill. Or no, I'm sorry, that's Warren, not Weaver, Warren. So it's Warren. It is Weaver out there too on the far side. So it's Weaver, Warren, Jones, Rummel on the penalty kill. And Newsom controls shot blocked by shot by Lucero blocked. Weaver tries to get it out there and does. Shot blocked over top of the net. Pass over from Otterbacher. Pass back to Otterbacher. Couldn't come up with it. Poked out of the zone by the goalie Otto. Otterbacher now has it. Passes back to Iannicelli. Iannicelli has it. Blocked by Jones. Rummel and Warren back behind the net trying to get it out. They need to clear. Parkhurst has it. Gets it back out to Iannicelli. Shot on goal, caught by Otto and covered up as Lucero was right there to tip it in. And we'll have a face-off right here with 11:07 to go. 46 seconds left in the power play, and Newsom leads it by 1. So quick change. I think it's the same 5 on the ice for Newsom. Quick change for the Ice Bulls. It is Weaver, Moriarty, Compton, and Colbreth. Sorry, the face-off's over there. Parkhurst takes the face-off, controls it. Otterbacher has it, passes behind. Compton tips it, goes out of the zone. That forces a reset. Otterbacher now has it. Passes over to Iannicelli, gets behind Iannicelli. It goes back to Moriarty. Moriarty backing it up, finally gets it out, sends it down the ice. clears it. 15 seconds to go in the power play for Newsom. Iannicelli has it. Pass ahead to Otterbacher. Compton and Otterbacher battling it out. Brought in the zone by Lucero. Back behind the net. Brings it around. Nobody there on the tip. Back to even strength. Sargent has it. Brings it up the ice. And battling on the boards. Sarah brings it in. Pass back, cut off by Sargent. Sargent tries to backhand it to Warren. Warren didn't know he was doing it. Missed it. Picked up by Newsom. Cut off by Iannicelli. That's going to be icing. Nope, they said he tipped it, so no icing. So Gonzalez is back. Gonzalez picks it up. Otterbacher now has it. Brings it up into to the neutral zone. Schaefer's also on the ice now. Otterbacher dumps it down as he goes off the ice. So it's Gonzalez, Doobie, Schaefer, Harrell, and Caputo. Pass ahead. Shot by Caputo, blocked by Otto. Moriarty's right there with Culbreth, Swearingen, and Jones on the ice. That puck goes all the way down, and that one they're going to call icing. And we'll come all the way back down here for the face-off with 8:58 to go here in the second period. So it's Gonzalez, Schaefer, Harrell. Now I get the other two. I think it's Doobie. It is Doobie. And Caputo for Newsom. You got Green, Swearingen, Weaver, and Compton on the ice for the Bulls. Warren brings it up the ice. Moriarty dumps it back down the zone from the red line. And what are we doing? So the referee doesn't have a whistle over. I guess he was yelling to blow the whistle as there was an icing. So not sure what they're going to do in this case. Now they're going to face off right here. All right, so it's Burkhart, Otterbacher, Gonzalez, Eichler, Doobie for Newsom. It's Compton, Weaver, Green, Swearingen, and Warren for the Ice Bulls. And has a battle for it behind the net. Eichler. Out around to Doobie. Doobie has it. Doobie tries to take a shot, blocked. Picked up by Gonzalez. Back out to Doobie. Doobie shoots again, blocked again by, this time by Weaver, covered up by Otto. And we'll have a face-off right over there with 8 minutes to go here in the second period. All right, so it's going to be Weaver, Warren, Miller, Rummel, and Sargent for the Ice Bulls. Eichler, Otterbacher, Smith, that's Wyatt Smith, and Sawyer Smith, along with, I think that's Burkhart. Otterbacher has it, passes it off to, dumps it actually. Warren tries to cover it off. Burkhart's right there, along with Rummel. Shot on goal, blocked away by Weaver. Goes wide right. Weaver loses control, tries to poke it away. Burkhart tries to dump it back to the crease. Warren blocks it, and now there's a battle for it. Pass out to Miller. Miller has it as he tries to take up the ice, taken away by Otterbacher. Otterbacher brings it around. Tries to bring it up the ice, and does. Poked away. But actually gets it back Backhands it, blocked. It did hit the post. Blocked by Otto. And face-off right over there with 7:08 to go. Ice Bulls are very limited on their players tonight, so it'll be interesting to see how well they hold up. So Rummel, Culbreth, Jones. There's a lot of that shaking. Again, there's kids up here playing. Moriarty and Weaver. It's Sawyer Smith, Wyatt Smith, Lucero, Parkhurst, and Iannicelli. So Swearingen comes out. So Swearingen replaced, I missed who he replaced, sorry about that. Iannicelli is the other player for Newsom on the ice. Jones brings it up the ice. Smith's right there with him. Goes around Smith, pushes to the middle. Nice backhand, blocked by the Newsom goalie. Jones tries, or Culbreth rather, keeps it in the zone. Passed ahead. Iannicelli bumps it out to Sawyer Smith. Bumps ahead to Newsom player. Moriarty comes up with it. Gets past Wyatt Smith. Goes to the goalie. Goalie dumps it out away from the goal there and away from the Ice Bulls. Parkhurst now has it. Gets it to Sawyer Smith. Sawyer has it. Dumps it back behind the net. Parkhurst is right there. Parkhurst passes around to Wyatt Smith. Wyatt tries to shoot. Missed it. Culbreth gets time for Culbreth to get there. Shot blocked, or actually hit the post. Poked out by Weaver. Lucero tried to follow up and couldn't quite get it there. Iannicelli shoots. Blocked away again by Otto. Great job. So puck is in the corner. Shot on goal. Again, caught by Otto. Great job back there. We'll have a face-off right over there. We have 5:36 to go here in the second period. So for Newsom, it's going to be Harold, Caputo, Schaefer. Looks like Doobie and Gonzalez. It's going to be Sargent, Compton, Warren, Green. And they're missing one more. That's Rummel coming out for the Ice Bulls. And here we go. Ice Bulls win it. They control it. Passed ahead. That's going to be icing, so we're just going to leave it right here. With 5:26 to go here in the second period. It's a 1-0 game in favor of Newsom. Again, if you would, subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. It just helps the channel. It's a face-off. Newsom controls. Doobie passes over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez tries to shoot. Blocked somebody's stick. Harrell now has it. Shot wide left. Gonzalez picks it up behind the net. Sargent's right there, pokes it away. Gonzalez goes down. Warren picks it up. Gets out ahead. That's going to trickle in. That's going to be slow enough that Newsom gets to it. Gonzalez passes ahead to Caputo, to Schaefer. Schaefer tries to bring it to the middle, and I think they're calling offsides. And I have the face-off right here in front of us with 4:52 to go in the second period. It's Compton. Oh, hang on. So it's Warren and Compton for sure. It's like Miller, Jones, and Swearingen for the Bulls. Burkhart, Sawyer Smith, Eichler, Wyatt Smith. As Ice Bulls control, poked away. Lucero's the other Newsom player out there. Burkhart tried to pass to the crease, blocked away by Compton. Passed again to the crease by Eichler, poked out of there Lucero by Miller too, and Lucero back on it. Compton now gets it out into the neutral zone. Jones, it's a race. Jones comes up with it. He's got Swearingen with him, and now two other Newsom players are right there as well. It's a great recovery by Newsom on that as Eichler brings it up the ice. Jones has it. Back behind the net. Pass up to Swearingen. Smith, Swearingen battling out right here. And Warren back up to Swearingen. Back behind the net. Weaver's on it. Eichler's right there, battling out with Weaver. Eichler takes Weaver down, but no call. There's a shot on goal, blocked by Otto. Sawyer Smith passes to Wyatt Smith. Tips off his puck. Oh! No go! Wow, that was close. That went off the crossbar. Comes back down, and Otto covers up. With 3:18 to go here in the second period. Gonzalez, Otterbacher, Yanicelli, Doobie, and Parkhurst on the ice. Sargent, Weaver, I think it's Moriarty, and gets the other ice ball in a minute. Culbreth now on the ice for the Ice Bulls. Otterbacher shoots, blocked away again by Otto. Great job. Sargent back behind the net, brings it up the ice. Battle for it in the corner. Sorry, I can't quite see from my angle who has it. Now back out to the Miller. Weaver has it. Weaver now bringing it back into the Bulls zone. Blocked by Weaver. Parkhurst. And finally a penalty called on for cross-checking on Parkhurst as he pushes Weaver face first into the boards. So face-off will occur down at this end of the ice with 2:29 to go. It'll be a power play for the Bulls. It's going to be Compton, Moriarty, Sargent, Culbreth, and Weaver. On the penalty kill is going to be Otterbacher, Lucero. Oh, I guess it's going to be over there. Wyatt Smith, and I don't know who's doing the face-off. I'll tell you who that is in a minute. Warren comes on the ice last second. That's going to be Yanicelli, and another penalty. So it's going to be 5-on-3. And I think it may be charging on that one. So it'll be 5-on-3. We'll see where the face-off is going to occur. It's going to occur right over there as Lucero goes off. So it's Weaver, Jones, Compton, Culbreth, and Moriarty. It's going to be Otterbacher on the power play. It's going to be Otterbacher, looks like Caputo maybe. I'll get to you who it is for Newsom in a moment. This face-off, nice job by Jones. It's Wyatt Smith and Yanicelli. Compton has it. Passes back out. Back out to Jones. Jones over to Warren. Warren, pass to the crease. One-timer missed by Sargent. That gets away. Yanicelli, Otterbacher bringing up the ice, but right there is Warren to take it away, along with Moriarty. Moriarty passes back to Warren. Minute 19 to go in the first power play. Minute 22, or I'm sorry, in the first penalty. Pass back to the middle, missed by Otterbacher. Warren has it, passes over to Moriarty. Moriarty is bringing up the ice, past Jones. And around behind the net, nobody in the crease. That puck gets away. On the errant pass, so that helps Newsom. Oh, taken away by Otterbacher. Brings it to the net. Warren recovers. Warren recovers. Moriarty's right there. Passes around to Warren. 55 seconds to go in the period. 33 seconds to go on the long power play. Brought up by Jones. Doobie's right there. Blocked away. So Adebaker, Caputo, and Doobie there. Missed by Jones on the one-timer. Warren takes it away from Adebaker trying to take it off the boards. Doobie takes down Jones. Moriarty now has it, bringing it up the ice. Green's now on the ice as well for the Bulls. Now we're back at even strength with 22 seconds to go. Moriarty trying to bring it into the Newsom zone. Shoots, blocked away and out of the rink. Oh no, actually stays in. Off the glass. Thought it went out of the rink for a minute, went above the glass, but stayed in. Harrell's back on it now along with Weaver. Taking the net, shoots, scores on the rebound. Harrell follows up and gets through with 2.7 seconds to go. Newsom takes the lead, 2-0. So move back to center ice for 2.7 seconds. Just about finished with the second period. Schaefer comes down on the ice. There's the face-off, and that's going to be your period. So as we end the second period, one goal scored by Newsom at the very end. Makes it Newsom 2, Ice Bulls 0. Here in our second game of the night at High School Hockey Night in Tampa on the Hockey Sports Network. Again, Ted Boggs here, your commentator. Thanks for joining. If you're interested in doing some commentating and love hockey, please reach out. Love to have the extra camera to enable us to bring more coverage to some great high school hockey here in Tampa. We are at the Iceplex in Brandon, Florida, which is the official training facility of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Honestly, I think the Ice Bulls have done a great job considering they are very short on players. Maybe have a couple lines. And Otto has been fantastic back there. Just had nothing he could do about the 2 goals that scored. So he's doing fantastic with everything. Oh, it's sorry. You know what? It's Ethan Jones back there, and my apologies to Ethan. I haven't called his name much. He's done a great job back there tonight for Newsom. I mean, he's been a wall. Every shot has been picked up. So Schaefer, Harrell, Burkhart. Gonzalez. And I'll tell you who the other Newsom player is in a minute in the black helmet. I'm not 100% sure who it is. It's going to be Moriarty, Sargent, Culbreth, Compton, and Jones to start things off. That might be Sawyer Smith. Blue liner with Gonzalez. So we'll see. All right, here we go. Third period underway. Battle for it. Harrell comes out with it. Tries to pass ahead. Cut off by Compton. Compton now cut off by Harrell. Bumped ahead to, I believe it's Sawyer Smith, over to Harrell. Backhands it to Otto. Otto covers up. And we'll have a face-off right over there with 11:35 to go here in the third period. And there's the face-off. Sargent has it. Sargent's bringing up the ice. shoots, blocked by Sawyer Smith. Gonzalez has it. Sawyer comes out with it. Passes ahead to Schaefer. Schaefer now bringing up the ice. Into the zone. Moriarty's right there. Burkhart gets a hold of it, pushes down towards the goal. Warren comes out with it. Poked away. Now Compton has it. Brings it in the zone. Smith's right there. Gonzalez as well. Smith defends the goal well and pushes him away. Back to the middle by Sargent. Picked up by Warren. Warren shoots above the goal. Into the glass. Follow up. Hits the post. Now Gonzalez has it, bringing it up the ice. Gonzalez shoots wide left. Miller's out on the ice now with Swearingen. Miller tries to pass to Swearingen, cut off. Battle for it right here in front of us. Moriarty shoots on goal. Lucero, Harrell, Eichler, Gonzalez, and I'll tell you who the other Newsom player is in a moment. Battle right here in front of us again. Pass ahead. Finally, Jones comes up with it, brings it up the ice. Jones dekes around Lucero, but not enough. Back to the middle to Miller, cut off by Doobie. And puck is in the neutral zone. Moriarty's right there. And shoots on goal, blocked by Jones, dumped over to Lucero. Right up the ice. Now Sargent takes it away. Sargent kicks it out to Moriarty. Tries to pass over to Weaver. Comes off the boards and offsides by Newsom. With 8:58 to go here in the third period. Face-off right over there, so it's going to be Parkhurst, Giannicelli, Otterbacher, Doobie, and Gonzalez on the ice for... Actually, no, Doobie goes off. Sawyer Smith comes on. And it's going to be Green, Sargent, Rummel, Weaver, and Warren for the Bulls. And Otterbacher chasing it down the far boards. Green trying to get there. Just enough to disrupt him. With Warren right there as well. Comes out to Smith. Smith shoots. Blocked and caught by Otterbacher. Now face off right over there with 8:37 to go here in the third period. Same group on the ice for both teams. The Bulls have it. Sargent on a breakaway. Gonzalez trying to take the angle. Sargent poked away at the last second by Gonzalez. Green's on it. Misses the puck. Warren picks it up. Passes over to Rummel. Back down in the corner. There's a battle for it. Comes up the ice. Picked up by Giannicelli. Tries to deke around. Lost control. Back to the middle. Cut off by Sargent. Giannicelli battling for it again with Warren. And Sargent passed over to Otterbacher. Goes wide left. Back around behind the net. Otterbacher has it again. Shoots. Finally scores. That's the first goal. I'm kind of chuckling because, again, he promised me 3 to 4 goals before the game started. But he does get one this time. So last time he claimed 4 goals. Or actually, I'm sorry, 2 goals. But I would call his name 4 times. None of that happened. So anyway, Back to the action here. Schaefer taking the face off. Caputo on the ice now as well. Eichler back down the corner. Schaefer has it. Jones pokes it away. Colbreth's right there with him. Colbreth tries to get it away. Eichler stick lifts. Takes it away. Passes ahead to Caputo. Caputo is against Moriarty. Moriarty cuts it off. Colbreth brings it up the ice. Lucero's right there. Tries to get it over towards the goal. It goes behind the net. A battle for it there, and some people went down. I'm not sure what they call it, if they call it tripping. Now they're going to call hooking or roughing, not sure. Not sure what the punch means. So Harrell is, I guess it's roughing. So Harrell's going on. No, it is. Wyatt Smith going into the penalty box. So on the power play now is going to be Moriarty, Warren, Rummel, Compton, and Miller. Penalty kills Burkhart, Sawyer-Smith, Gonzalez, and Doobie. Doobie gets it out of the zone. Warren cuts it off. Passes ahead to Miller. Miller over to Compton. Compton pushes over to Rummel. Couldn't quite get his stick on it. And that allows Newsom to dump it out of the zone. Otto's back on it. Otto gets it out to Compton. Gets away from Compton in the neutral zone. Picked up by Doobie. Back in the zone. Doobie brings it up the ice. Shoots. Blocked by Warren. Miller's right there. He pushes it out ahead to... Tries to get it out ahead to Rummel. Dump back down in the zone. 1:05 to go in the power play. Rummel goes off. I believe that's Jones that came on. Moriarty has it. Warren brings it up the ice. Sawyer-Smith dumps it to Doobie. Doobie offsides. Smith was across the line when he gave it to Doobie, and Doobie followed. And we'll have a face-off right over there with 5:14 to go in the third period. Here at High School Hockey Night in Tampa at the TGH Iceplex on the Hockey Sports Network. Thanks for joining us again. Glad to have you in this close, tight game. And I apologize, I forgot to give the Otterbacher score on the scoreboard, so my apologies for falling behind there. And 30 seconds to go in the power play. Pass to the middle, blocked away. Moriarty has it, Moriarty shoots, scores! And the Ice Bulls get on the board and make it a 3-1 game. All right, so we'll come back to center ice for the face-off. Power play goal for the Ice Bulls. So it's Parkhurst, Iannicelli, Otterbacher, Lucero, Gonzalez. For Newsom, it's going to be Green, Colbreth, Jones, Weaver, and Moriarty for the Ice Bulls. Moriarty gets it, brings it up the ice, shoots. That goes well up out of play. And face-off will occur right over there. Newsom has it. Pass ahead to Iannicelli. Weaver's back on it behind the net, battling it out with Moriarty. Battling out with Parkhurst. Moriarty gets across to the line and tipped in by Iannicelli, makes it 4-1. So 4:28 to go here in the third period. It's a 4-1 lead for Newsom. And it's going to be Doobie, Sawyer Smith, Schaefer, Burkhart rather, and Eichler. And for the Ice Bulls, it's going to be Green, Jones, Culbreth, Weaver, and Warren. Warren cuts it off. Brings it up into the zone. Shoots on goal. Blocked away by Jones. Sawyer Smith has it. Doobie's back on it now. Pass ahead to Sawyer by Doobie. Shot blocked away by Otto. Burkhart and Warren battling out on the corner. Burkhart goes down. Warren trying to get the puck. He kicks it away from Burkhart. Picked up. Pass back up front to Smith. Sawyer, that is. Passes back to Eichler. Weaver takes down Eichler on that one. It was just an incidental bump, but actually I think they're going to call offsides. Or no. I'm not sure what they're calling here. We'll see. It was on Weaver. So Weaver did get penalized for taking Eichler down behind the net. So it's Sergeant Compton, Warren, and I think that's Moriarty or Rummel on the penalty kill. Wyatt Smith, Iannicelli, Gonzalez, Harrell, and Caputo on the power play. That was Moriarty, not Rummel. And Moriarty clears it. So Sargent and Compton are right there. Gonzalez finally comes out with it. Brings it up the ice. Pass ahead to Harrell. Compton clears it again. The scoring in this one's first period, Newsom goal. Second period, Newsom goal. Third period, 2 Newsom goals and 1 Ice Bulls goal. Makes it a 4-1 game. That one's covered up by Otto. And we'll have face-off right over here. So 2:19 to go, 1:01 left in the power play. So it's Doobie, Ottebacher, Parkhurst, Burkhart, Lucero. Doobie over to Lucero. It's Rummel, Swearingen, Moriarty, and Warren on the penalty kill. Ottebacher has it. Right, Warren's with him, brings it to the middle, tries to get it to the crease. Does, but Moriarty is right there to poke it away. Ottebacher shoots again and scores. That makes it 5-1. All right, so that'll bring us back to even strength on the power play goal. Parkhurst, Burkhart, Doobie, Lucero, and Ottebacher still on the ice. Rummel, Jones, Weaver, Moriarty, and Swearingen for the Bulls. Adebaker shoots again off the post. Burkhart has it, battling out with Moriarty. Shot to the middle. They let Adebaker in the middle there and allowed him to have a shot at it, but it went left. As Doobie's back on it. Passes ahead. Moriarty picks it up. Tries to get it out of the zone. Push back to Doobie by Burkhart. It's Weaver and Doobie battling it out, but Parkhurst comes out with it. Blocked away by Otto. Pass to the middle. Minute 2 to go. And we're going to have icing right over there. So 57.5 seconds left here in the third period. Newsom has 5. Bulls 1. It's going to be Weaver, Miller, Sargent, Moriarty, and Compton on the ice for the Bulls. Iannicelli, Eichler, Iannicelli, Eichler, Schaefer, Sawyer-Smith, and Gonzalez on the ice for Newsom. There's the face-off. Weaver gets around to Moriarty. Moriarty to Miller. Miller bumps it ahead into the zone. Gonzalez is going to come up with it. Pass back out to Schaefer. Picked up by Moriarty. Poked away by Iannicelli. I think Moriarty was waiting on a call there. Didn't get it. Eichler battling out in the corner there with another couple ice bulls. Pass to the middle. Moriarty tried to get a hold of it. Gonzalez shoots. Blocked by Otto. Schaefer has it. 20 seconds to go. Gonzalez passes back down the corner again. Puck goes just past Sargent. And 8 seconds to go. And Iannicelli back by net. And that's your game, folks. Final score in this one. Newsom 5. Ice Bulls 1. Again, this is Ted Box. Thanks for joining us here on the Hockey Sports Network's broadcast of High School Hockey Night in Tampa at the TJH Iceplex in Bradenton, Florida, the official training facility of the Tampa Bay Lightning. I appreciate all you fans watching. And check us out next week. These games will be up on YouTube for you to watch immediately following the closeout here. So I hope you enjoy it. Again, thanks for joining us. Again, this is Ted Box signing off of High School Hockey Night in Tampa. So long, everybody.